Best foods for an aesthetic physique. Bro, I used to be skinny fat. I used to have the worst physique ever. You know, fat belly and like skinny arms and skinny legs. And it was probably mostly or all of it was because of the foods I was eating. I was always eating processed foods and all this bullshit, fried chicken and burgers and pizzas and like cakes and sugary foods and ice cream, and it just destroyed not only how I looked but just also how I felt. I was depressed, hated my life, was sad and anxious and just hated my life completely. Not only that, but it also messed up my hormones. It lowered my testosterone, increased my cortisol, making me more stressed, ruining my sleep, just destroyed my life, the foods I was eating. And then I started lifting weights, started going to the gym, and I started eating healthy foods, just day by day, eating more healthy and healthy and healthy. And I figured out the top 10 foods for an aesthetic physique. Now, I'm not claiming to be like the most jacked person or anything. Like I have muscle, I have high testosterone, I have very good mental health, I'm happy, present and peaceful like most of the time because of these 10 foods. These 10 foods have made me build the most muscle and lose the most fat in my life, honestly. You know, maximized all of my hormones, testosterone, dopamine, like all of my good hormones, and maximized muscle and fat loss for me, basically. So here are my top 10 best foods for aesthetic physique to maximize muscle growth, to be very lean, to maximize testosterone, and just overall have good. Now, number 10 will probably be white rice. And white rice is just amazing. It just works with literally everything. And it works with fish, with chicken, with everything. Very good for carbs, especially if like you want a good, healthy carb source. White rice is probably the best. So, number 10, white rice. Number 9, and this is a controversial one, but bread. And I know everyone like shits on bread, like bread is unhealthy and bread is bad for you and bread is blah 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 and all this, and everyone shits on bread, but honestly, it's impossible for me to gain weight and build muscle and actually get in my target calories without bread. Like bread is so essential for me, just as white rice is. And there are actually very, very healthy types of bread. You know, you can get bread that's gluten-free, the dark brown kind of bread. That's very healthy actually and good for you. So number 9 is bread, and bread as well works with everything. And the best thing about bread is it's high in calories. So it tastes good, of course, it works with everything, and it's high in calories. So it helps you bulk. Like I can eat 3 pieces of bread, and one piece of bread is probably like 330 calories. So I can eat 3 pieces of bread, and that already puts me at 1000 calories. So if you're like me, you want to reach like 3000 or 4000 calories, you already got a head start with just like 3 pieces of bread. So that's why I love bread so much. Number 9 is bread. Number 8 is potatoes. Potatoes, they're goated. They're goated. You can mash potatoes, you know, don't eat french fries because they're fried and I don't like fried food. Mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, potatoes are amazing. Like, and actually potatoes are the most satiating food of all time. They are the number 1 most satiating food. Basically, the food that makes you feel the most full out of any food. So this is very, very good, especially if you're trying to lose fat. If you're trying to lose fat and you eat like baked potatoes, for example, a bowl of like baked potatoes. If you eat that, it's low in calories and it's the most filling food out of all of the foods. So that gives you a massive advantage, and it will make you lose a lot of fat. So number 8, potatoes, especially if you want to lose fat. Number 8, potatoes. Number 7, fruits. Bro, fruits are goated. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I used to be severely addicted to sugar. Candy, sweets, soda. I used to love eating sugar, and I hated eating fruits. And I was depressed, and I was anxious, and I hated it. And I told myself, because I was just addicted to sugar, I told myself, you know what, when I started going into the gym and eating healthy and all that, I told myself, how about we just replace sugar with fruits? We just replace the two. And you start eating fruits instead of sugar. And every single time I had like a craving for sugar, I just told myself, you know what, just eat fruit, eat fruit, eat fruit. And I just became obsessed with fruits. Like, I just love eating fruits now. I would rather, if you offered me like whatever, like gummies or any type of sweets or lollipops or all this bullshit that people eat to cope with their life, or like a good like apple, or like a bowl of watermelon, or like a peach, like just a fruit, just good healthy fruit, of course I would pick the fruit, man. That's nature's gift to us, not all this sugary processed bullshit, right? So this is a hack for you. If you want to stop eating sugar completely, replace sugar with fruits. Replace the two. Eat fruit instead of sugar, and you will just get to the point where you just love eating fruits more than any type of sugar ever. So number 7 for me is fruits. Number 6 is dairy. Dairy, things like milk, cheese, eggs. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I used to hate dairy when I was young. When I was a little kid, I just used to hate dairy, like especially like cheese and milk and yogurt, and I just used to hate all these things. I just used to hate them, and I didn't eat them at all. I was just disgusted by them because I just felt like like dairy has no taste and it's very bad. But now, like when I'm bulking, I fucking love dairy. Like you can eat like yogurt and milk, a small little bowl of yogurt, which you could just get in like a quick fucking snack, gives you like 18 or 20 grams of protein. Or a glass of milk, just drinking a glass of milk, 20 grams of protein. So if you're trying to get protein, dairy is amazing for that. It's freaking amazing. Now, I'm gonna be honest, cheese, I don't really eat cheese. That's the only dairy food I don't really like. I don't really like it. Maybe you like it. Cheese is very good. But please, bro, don't eat like processed cheese and, you know, the very bad cheese. No, eat like the good type of cheese, right? There are healthy types of cheese out there. All right? So dairy, yogurt, milk, that's what I talk about when I'm talking about dairy, basically. Now, number 5. Number 5 is fish. Now, fish is great. Fish is freaking great. And the reason I put fish at number 5 is all of the health benefits are just insane. Omega-3, testosterone, maximize your testosterone, tons and tons of protein. And the thing I love about fish is, especially if you are bulking, fish is amazing for you, because fish is not filling at all, but it has tons of protein. Like, you could eat a whole fish, a whole big fish, and still not be full. That's why fish is so great, because it allows you to eat tons of protein and gets you a lot of calories while not being full. And especially like things like fatty fish just maximizes testosterone. Maximize testosterone, omega-3, vitamin D, just amazing type of food. Fish, definitely a number 5 or even higher. Now, number 4, vegetables. And I know everyone's gonna hate me for putting vegetables like So high, but bro, I fucking love vegetables. I don't know why people shit on vegetables. Like, vegetables are so good for you. You don't know how vegetables are so full of nutrients for you. Like, people have this thing, like this carnivore diet thing, that you should only eat meat or you should only eat chicken. Fuck no, man. When you only eat chicken or meat or eggs, I don't like that, because it's not balanced. Like, yes, you're getting a lot of protein and things like that, but vegetables are amazing for your health, for digestion, especially the fibers you get, all the vitamins and minerals you get. You can't really get those from fish and chicken. Like, yes, of course, fish and, you know, chicken and meat and all these things, they have their own benefits. They have tons of amazing benefits. But vegetables are so underrated, especially actually if you're trying to lose fat. Now, the thing with losing fat is you want foods that are so filling but are very low in calories, because you're in a calorie deficit. You should eat as less as possible but be as full as possible. What vegetables do is vegetables are full of fiber but very low in calories. So, for example, if you eat like sweet potato is full of very healthy fibers, but it's very low in calories. You can eat so many of them and have very low calories. Same thing with fruits. And this is why I put vegetables so high, man. Vegetables are so underrated, especially in these days, man. Eat your veggies, bro. Eat your fucking veggies, bro. All right, that's number 4. Number 3 is chicken. And chicken it's goated. Like, we all know chicken is goated. The best source for protein, without a doubt. Chicken breast, best. Protein, vitamins, everything from chicken. And another thing about chicken is it tastes fucking pink. And I know, like, most people are like, no, I hate grilled chicken, it tastes so bad. I hate grilled chicken, it tastes so bad. It's because you don't fucking make it right. You have to season it right. You have to, you know, put a lot of seasoning in it and marinate it and just make it like tasty, right? You just season it and marinate it. Most people make chicken like with just salt. Like, of course it's gonna taste like bland as fuck. You have to season your chicken very well, and that's how you make it taste good. So number 3 is chicken. Number 2 is eggs. And eggs are goated. Like, every single day I have 4 eggs. Minimum 4 eggs at breakfast, because of just how nutrient dense eggs are. Like, eggs maximize your testosterone, maximize muscle growth. Just amazing vitamins, full of vitamins, just full of nutrients. I love eggs, man. And of course, they're really tasty as well. So number 2, eggs, goated, amazing. Boiled eggs, fried eggs, you know, scrambled eggs are all amazing. I love eggs. And you should eat eggs every single day. At least 3 eggs a day, or at least 2 to 3 eggs a day. That's at minimum, because of just how good they are for your hormones and for your muscle growth. So you should eat eggs every single day, bro. All right. Number 1, and the greatest food of all time, is red meat. Red meat literally has all the benefits, full of vitamins, full of minerals, protein, vitamin D, everything you need, bro. Everything you need in just one food. And red meat is amazing, bro. It literally has everything. And especially for us young men, like, you should eat as much of these top 3 foods, or as much of all these foods, but especially these 3, chicken, eggs, and red meat. Eat as much as possible of them, bro, because you are in your growth spurt. You are in your growth years. If you're 10 to 25, you are in the growth stage. This is when you will grow the most ever in your life. So eat these foods as much as possible, these 10 foods, right? So those are my top 10 foods. And as always, bro, in this together, we're gonna make it. Promise you, we're gonna make it together. Peace, take care.